It's trial time, baby! Get those butts prepared for the wildest ride in town! 15 suspects, a butt ton of evidence, and one psychotic executioner! This is the episode where we finally get justice for Byakuya.
I still haven't got over my sweet prince's death yet. Oh, Byakuya, I hope you are up in heaven, bathed in cakes.
Did I really just make a fat joke? This is no time for fooling around. This is time for justice!
Everyone, out of a sign of respect for Byakuya Togami, our leader and our future, well, he was our future. I want everyone to put hashtag justice for BT.
It is time to find your killer, and with Officer Bodhi Lover on this case, you know we're gonna get that execution right. Because if we don't get it right, then we all die, and basically it's game over. So, hey, wish me luck. Hey, everyone, Razzbowski here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Hello, baby, it's trial time, and I hope we get this right. After Sherlock homing the hell out of the scene of the crime, we've got all the clues in place. It's time to piece together the puzzle. Let's hope, fingers crossed, that everybody is on the same page as us and doesn't start to try and blame each other.
But you know, everyone is going to try and blame each other.
Because I'm dealing with a bunch of idiots.
Guys, if you're hyped for this video, then please hit that like button. It really is appreciated. Let's shoot for 6 to 9 beautiful likes, and we'll dive straight in. Woo!
Shopping time!
Because I've been a very good boy, and I've gone ahead and dealt with loads of people. I've got loads of hope fragments to spend, 19 to be precise. So we have got a couple of skills that will help us out in the trial scenario, I think. So we have got attentive influence, extraordinary focus, lost in thought, charisma, cool and composed, downshift, upshift, trigger happy, algorithm, neural liberation, hello, delusion, melodious voice, vocabulary, ambidextrousness, mood maker, excellent blade, fine sword, clock up, maneuver, moonsault, that sounds good. I think I want charisma. I think charisma will help us. Increase influence, gauge recovery when correct answers are chosen. Effective when making choices or selecting a truth bullet. I think we should do that. I think that will be good for us. Yes. So there we go, we've got the charisma skill. What else? We're cool and composed is probably going to help us out a lot as well. Slightly steadies your aim, effective during the non-stop debate. Cannot be combined with tranquility. I think I want to go for that one. Yeah, that one sounds good. Perfect. We've got 9 left to spend. Lost in thought. This one sounds good. It slightly increases the time limit for each phase, effective during the class trial. Let's go for that one, and that should give us 4 more to spend. What else have we got? Until I've gone through a couple of class trials, I don't know what's going to be effective and what's not. I think we'll stick with Lost in Thought, Charisma, Cool, and Composed, and I'll keep the remaining 4 hope fragments. We built up a decent stuff with Mikan there. We've got 3 hope fragments, and we've got 3 with Chiaki as well, which is, we spent the most time with them, so that makes the most sense as well, which is absolutely perfect. Our little Tamagotchi pet is doing not too bad. There are no poops to clean up, and after another 157 steps, we're gonna get them to grow up. Oh, there'll be a big, strapping young girl or boy. I think it's a girl, and I think this is Monokuma Rock, which is exactly where we were told to go. We were told to go here for the class trial. Ladies and gentlemen, do you think we'll solve it on the first time around? Let me know down in the comment section below if you think we'll solve it. Actually, no! Actually, up in the top corner, there's going to be a card right now, and there's going to be a poll there. Vote on the poll. Do you think we will win this first time round, or do you think I will get it wrong and be executed? To be honest, I don't have much hope. No! I'm a big manly man, and I'm doing this for Byakuya. We will solve this. Huh?
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get here? That was here already. Never mind that. How the hell did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma?
No way.
That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I can't believe he's dead. Byakuya. Huh? What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears like they aren't here yet.
I got it!
Ah, I know! They probably ran away!
No!
Oh, hell no! There's no way I'd let them escape, you know! Look, I dragged this one back over here!
Don't fuck with me.
I'm telling you, just let me go!
Hey,
now,
come
if you
on
keep
now.
acting violent, I might just eat you up!
Hey!
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room, and I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
You.
How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait.
My hero, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
What happened, sinner?
I am right here.
Now then, let us begin.
Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh?
Hey.
It seems you noticed it too. Oh, I found his earring! A Gundam Man. How did you find that? You are my prime suspect now, Gundam. If you can sneak your way through underground, then maybe you can stab through the floorboards as well. That's the main theory going on at the moment, is that Byakuya got stabbed under the floorboard, so we'll see if that goes. Another one which was quite cool in the comment section below was somebody said they might have dragged the body under there, but we'll soon see on one of the tablecloths, because remember there was a bloodied tablecloth through in the closet area. If I did, then I'm right.
Well, now.
All right, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please wait a second.
What's this?
My, mon ami. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in?
Masochistic mascot.
Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought. Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow you your special participation.
See?
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. It doesn't sound good. Special participation? He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance? Well, it's got to be like under the rocks or something like that. Anyway, hey, Monami, do you know what's hanging on here, girl? You're useless, Monami. Get out of here, you rabbit son of a bitch. Me can, baby cakes. This is definitely strange. Why is this happening? Why do we have to find the killer? Because if we don't find the killer, then we're all gonna die. Okay, so there's gotta be something interesting. Do I cheat? I could probably cheat. There seems to be a camera over there. Let's look at Monokuma Rock. Is there any clues? Okay. Well, we have to go in his mouth. We have to go in his mouth. What the? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. What do you mean, get down? Get down and funky. Are we gonna dance? Oh, boy. Wow, so something came out. Could it be he's telling us to enter it? What? Such suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Maga Z is trembling with fear. Whoa, that's so totally suspicious. Hey. Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely. No way. There's no way, there's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up, for God's sake. We've come this far, we have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys. If this were a video game, I'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaken with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. Okay, here we go. Oh, and then when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, it took away the exit, or the entrance, or whatever it was. It just shook us into his belly. Where are we going? Oh, it disappeared fully. Oh, brilliant. So we're going on. Oh, it's an elevator. Huh? This is an elevator? I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases. However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Oh man, this is ridiculous! We're actually going to the first class trial. I never thought we'd get there, to be honest. This is the 5th episode. We're finally here. There we were, listening to the unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Oh boy, some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending, and then the elevator doors slowly opened. And here we, oh, this is beautiful. I do like the look of this. Welcome! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fate.
Right, you.
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us up in a shitty looking place like this. Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Oh, complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. It looks like everyone knows. Even if we're trying to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walk towards the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. Yes, we do. He's lying under the table. The ultimate affluent progeny and Byakuya Tsugami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. Yes, he did. And who is the murderer? The person who did this is one of us? You bet your ass it is. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible, because this is our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. Yes, my man, we've got to sacrifice the killer, and so this life-threatening trial billows with hope and despair has begun. Would you like to save your progress? Hell yeah! And then we'll end off the episode. Nah, we're not going to end off the episode there. Gotcha. No, I didn't get you. You could probably see the length of the video. I will just go back to saving the game and pretending that joke never happened. Okay, so we got a court prep, set skills. Okay. Let's go and set our skills then. So we've got lost in thought. Let's charisma, and let's set cool and composed. I think these are the only skills we've got anyway. So we've got 17 points out of 18. So yep, that's it. Perfect. Sweet ever-loving baby Jimbini, please guide us on our way to finding the killer and finding the truth. Oh, Hogsy, see you too. You're adorable little thing. Anyway, to find the killer. Finish preparations, baby. Let's do it. Let's go. Class trial start. Here we go,
Now
Monokuma.
then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
That sounds good to
During
me.
the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
It'd be pretty bad if we got it wrong, and then it's just basically just the first murder. The guy gets away with it, or the girl gets away with it, and they leave the island.
Such a cruel rule.
Oh God,
Before
why are
we
you
begin,
there?
I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you.
You son of a bitch! Who was it? Oh no!
Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
Rip.
Hating that much?
Yes, Monami, you're hanging from the
Now,
roof.
let's begin.
Sounds good.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Hell yeah, girl!
Were
I
you
like
even
you.
listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Okay, but they could have been killed under the floorboards. That's what we're trying to say, Fuyuhiko, you bastard.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
I don't think it's him personally.
What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? The most pressing issue on our minds?
Why all the gorgeous food was wasted?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
You're right, Nagito. It is very, very strange.
Let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the table in the dining hall, we can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him, obviously. If we can't do that... No. Thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. Right, here we go. Okay. Make your argument. Okay, so we got knife. Okay, we got a gap in the floorboard, a knife, a blood stain under the table, gaps in the floorboard. Yeah, let's go for that one. Gap in the floorboard.
Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Right.
His body was underneath the table.
Yeah.
At the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
I'm not sure about that one. Bloodstain under the table. Bloodstain under the table.
They tried to delay its discovery.
Yeah, bloodstain under the table. I think we can refute what you said.
Bone.
Why is she so happy about that? So we can refute him. Huh? What they just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know. Okay, yep, that's fine. There, move the body. There you are. This one there. Is that right?
Wrong.
Yeah, perfect. Because the blood stain under the table, there's no way that they could have dragged it. The only blood located was under the table itself.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
Yeah, the blood was only under the table. There was no other blood anywhere else, except on the tablecloth under.
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so fun.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
You were close, man. We're debating it. That's the thing.
So stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
Can I use one of my truth bullets just to shut her up permanently?
I respond better to praise, you know.
Oh, he's snotting.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Good point there,
Byakuya
Ibuki.
was probably killed under the table.
Yep.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Yes!
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown. And that's when he was killed.
He might have been going for the knife. Do you think he was going for the knife? That's what it was. He was going for the knife. He put it under there on purpose, and that's why there was he had the night vision goggles on. He was going for the knife on purpose, so that isn't the murder weapon. He was going for it to protect himself because he knew that somebody was coming to murder. That's it. He was going for the knife. The knife isn't the murder weapon.
Shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
Somebody must have been watching Byakuya to know he was going to be under that table, though.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Because of the knife.
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
I hope you're being sarcastic because he didn't tell one joke.
He was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind
Yeah.
of person he was?
Akane, you were just stuffing your face with food.
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
Could be, fancy
It's a
hair.
blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
Point.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Don't you think?
Collecting all the weapons up. The reason Byakuya dove under the table, if it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then... What? I didn't press anything. Maybe we've got something here. What do we have? We have the Duralumin case. The case. It may sound presumptuous, but I think that's wrong. Everyone's staring. It looks like I made a fool of myself in front of everyone. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. I didn't mean to press that button. Damn it. The reason Byakuya dove under the table is connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Then it's probably murder threat. Here we go. This is probably it. It's got to be to do with the murder threat. What? How is that? What? Mikan, me and you are on the same team, baby. Why you keep putting me down like this? The reason he was going under the table is for the knife, right? It has to be about the knife. Oh, there we are. He's going after the knife.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Yeah. That's what I was saying before. He was probably
Knife?
going under the knife.
Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Chill out,
Byakuya
Buki.
probably
You're wrong.
noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility.
I love Gundam's
But how
voice.
did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
Ah, because it was the
If he knew
glow-in-the-dark paint.
beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment.
No.
Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not
Yeah.
possible.
You weren't even there.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course.
I have proof to back me up.
Oh, really?
This is almost like a real trial.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, teddy bear. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna have a couple of false things, so let's watch the whole thing through first. Knife, bloodstain under the table, gaps to the floorboard, AC timer. We've got a lot of stuff here. I reckon it was night vision goggles, maybe? Let's start off with that one, see what happens.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
Yes.
That sounds correct.
Okay, yes, yeah, that sounds correct. You don't
If that's the case. During the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands
Uh-huh.
must have seen the killer take the knife.
Potentially, yeah, well, he's got night vision goggles on.
Pitch black.
Ah! Night vision goggles, that's why.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
She's always so happy and
Byakuya
big-eyed.
couldn't see in the dark either.
Yes, you could. Refute straight away. There's no point even
that's
watching
wrong.
the rest. No point even watching the rest. I think that was the last statement anyway, so we're gonna just slam jam right in there.
Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
And that's what I'm suggesting.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Might not be, but it seems
Your
to be.
reasoning is out of focus.
Oh, wow! Wow, are you challenging me,
No,
girl?
you're obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Hold on a second, you challenging me?
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Okay, I see where you're coming at me there, Mahiru. Okay, here we go, rebuttal showdown. I'm gonna kick your ass. Okay, so we've got our truth blades here. We have got the knife, the irons in the storage room, or the case. I can't say that word.
Common sense.
Okay.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles.
What am I supposed to?
That's gotta be
Okay, I know what I'm doing. I can't advance forward if I'm just listening. I should let Mahiro say what she wants and then find a point I can't argue against.
Common sense.
Right?
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's
Okay.
gotta be it.
I can't back down!
Okay, cross swords duel. Okay, what? I don't even know what I'm doing there. It makes no sense.
If you just use common, the killer
Do that.
obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Advance?
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Yeah, where is your proof the killer used them?
Because
Come
they
on.
used night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
I found a hole in your argument. I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles. I need to refute Mahiro's claim with
Because if they
evidence.
used-
Let's
even
cut
if
these
they
down,
don't-
cut these
in
down, cut it down,
reality,
cut it
so
down,
those goggles were
cut it
planned in
down.
advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Killer didn't bring them. Can I shoot? I want to shoot.
Allow me
There
to
we
cut
are.
through this
Ah,
nerve.
there we are. Finally. That's how you do it. I knew it was the case.
Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those
Ugh.
night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Because he took them out of the case.
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party,
Yes.
we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well.
A+ on the thinking there.
Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
I love you,
Plus,
Ibuki.
Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too?
No.
If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
Nope.
Would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
I thought it said man dish there.
Ew! You totally mean that in a perverted way.
Yep, he does. The knife was brought in the case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it. There we go. We need the duct tape. That's the one.
See,
There we go. You tell them, Hajime.
there was
You tell
duct tape
them.
left under the table where the body was found.
Hell yeah.
Duct tape. They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
Until he put the night vision goggles on and saw them glowing
This
in the
may be
dark.
off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He's a real freak, you know.
Probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Yes, Nagito, you were there when I read the
Are you
letter.
saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Hajime knows. Hajime knows. And that's how you say Hajime, is it? It's not Hajime. Hajime. Yes, we need the letter. Where was it? The murder threat. Here we are. Murder threat, please.
I can prove it with this.
Yes, Hajime.
Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Drama.
The hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
I don't believe that for a frickin' second.
Lies!
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
True leader there.
See. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
It's not obvious. No, as the little guy said, it doesn't mean it could be a prank, bro. Could just be a prank, bro. The killer. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one? Who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Well, that's true, little girl. But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya? There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Of course, you can say anything, anytime you like, Miss Sonia.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
Okay.
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
Because we think he came from underneath.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
Glow in the dark paint, baby. Glow in the dark paint. No, the killer definitely used a mark. And because of this mark, the killer was able to get to the knife from under the table into his hands, and that was the glowing paint.
See. What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Hell yeah.
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
Painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
And this is where your girl gets blamed.
It was you! Pekoyama!
Kazuichi, would you just put your tongue away and stop being so venomous for once?
Peko killed
Oh, come on, it wasn't her!
Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Not the killer.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
She was being sarcastic.
With Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
Thank you,
I
Mikan.
don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker directly in the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now, make your argument. I've got to start agreeing with people now, apparently. Okay, so we need... Oh, Nekumaru's account? Chiaki's account? Who? Teruteru's account? Whose account do I want?
In the office. She could have caused the blackout at any time.
I'm not sure.
That's impossible.
Chiaki, whose account?
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Oh, Nekumaru's. Nekumaru's is gonna be the
I
one
was
to
not
do
in
the...
the office.
Because she had the poos, so she was
Not
off
even
in another
before the
toilet.
blackout.
Yes. Nekumaru's account.
What happened to your guard duty?
She needed the bathroom.
Sorry.
I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you weren't in the office?
No, she was in the bathroom.
That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Yes. Here we go. We gotta back her up. Just from listening to Pekko's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her, but I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who totally backs up her testimony. Yes, it was Nekumaru. Because the toilet was always blocked up.
At any time.
She wasn't in there.
Huh? What? Because I was not even before the blackout.
Yeah, there we go. Fire that there, I think.
I agree with that.
Yeah, there we go, yeah. Because it was Nekumaru. Because he tried to use the bathroom was locked the whole time. She couldn't use the bathroom because of the same reason.
Pekka was telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pekko.
No, there's other ladies first. She's cute.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekumaru's account is actually Pekko's alibi.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Perfect.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
No, Teruteru wasn't.
So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekko.
I guess that would be true.
Oh dear.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
It's not like it's something you're gonna be bragging about. Oh, look, mate, I've had the shits all night.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you raised in a locker room?
Oh, come on, it's funny.
I'm sorry.
No, Nekumaru, don't back down. It's hilarious.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
You're right, we'll save your dignity this time,
Don't
Pekko.
worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Oh, Nekumaru.
I said it's fine.
Oh, brilliant.
Still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
Oh,
As
dear.
soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Oh, dear.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Okay. Okay, I can get down on I can get on board with your perverted actions. I can get down with the fact that you like girls. I can get down with the fact that you like boys. But the fact that you like people doing a turd in the dark, that is not that is not sexy. Go away and watch your fetish porn somewhere else.
Stop it.
Thank you, Hajime.
Still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Oh, come
Hey,
on, man.
what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
She said,
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Ooh! Oh, yes! Oh! I could kiss you, Fuyuhiko. Because Nekumaru had a similar problem. And who are the two most adept at fighting? Nekumaru and the ninja girl. Oh, Pekko, there we go.
Laxatives?
They're the most able fighters.
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
Oh, smart.
That might have happened.
The question is whether Pekko's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Okay, this is good. I do like this. Oh, I like this. Knife, AC timer. Night vision goggles, embarrassing pose, party dishes. Well, no, the AC timer might refute
Did you eat
it.
anything weird?
I
I'll
don't
have a look at the
remember eating
timer.
anything weird.
Now that you mention it,
Oh.
you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Okay. Oh no, that doesn't
There
explain
might
why.
have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
That's true, they would. Whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or someone intentionally caused it, we need to clarify that first. Okay, so maybe
Did you
the
eat
party
anything
dishes.
Weird?
But
don't remember
Akane was
eating
eating
anything
food as
weird.
well. Akane ate a lot of food and she didn't go for a dump.
Now that you mention it,
Okay.
you brought food to the office, right?
Right, let's
Just
have a
a little
look.
bit from the.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How
I wouldn't do anything like laxatives would ruin the taste.
Is this right? Nah, that's wrong. Damn.
I shot my bullet too early. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
You brought food to the office.
Just a little bit from.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Party
No, that's
dishes, there
wrong.
we go. Couldn't be some laxatives in it because Akane. That's got to be the reasoning, right? Akane's not ill.
It's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Akane ate a lot of
If
it.
the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I
Well, that
feel
was a good
totally
answer.
fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Cease this bickering.
Oh, you're getting all strong and regal there, girl.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
You are right, Mika. Just always getting us back on track, girl.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Oh my god, Yoko.
Trashy skank?
Oh dear. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. We've got the AC timer. This is the AC timer one. Has to be. Make your argument. Oh, okay. Well, this is going to be annoying. I don't know whose storage room tablecloth territory's account. We'll have to see what they're doing.
How did they do it? If
So
you
it's
can't
about-
answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Okay, wow.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
No.
Probably messed with the breaker.
How?
It does not have to be the breaker.
Okay.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
See, I think
Or
that's what they
maybe
might have
caused a
done.
power surge?
Maybe.
bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
No, it's not Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Oh, that's really not relevant, but thank you for bringing it up. Okay, so how did the killer trip this circuit breaker? I'm pretty sure I already have that clue.
Who tripped
We
the
do,
breaker, and how did they do it?
but I don't know if it's any of these. Storage
If you
room
can't answer that, I'm gonna
tablecloth.
bop you on the head.
Oh, irons! Oh,
stone
yes, they
and
did.
hit
It was
it?
the irons. Oh,
Maybe they used a
Oh.
remote control?
no, they tripped it by electrical surge.
Probably messed with the breaker.
How have I not seen this? There was the
It does
three
not
irons,
have to be
them
the
all.
breaker.
Yes, you're so smart, Sonia.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or
No,
maybe
no,
they
no, it
caused
wasn't
a
you.
power surge?
That's the one. Power surge. There, here we go.
I
Perfect.
agree with that.
I consent to your statement. 3 irons on at once, all at the same time, would have overheated the
Just
system.
as Mahiru said, the blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
Yes, Nagito. I always wondered why that was so important, but I couldn't work it out myself.
When you
Genius.
found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So
Yeah.
by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
So who was able? Oh, I think I know who it is.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Whoa! Nekomaru, chill, bruh. What does this have to do with
Let
you?
me speak too.
Okay, bring it on. I haven't done anything
You say
wrong.
the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
Yes.
Inexcusable!
What? What are you talking about, Nekomaru? Don't make me fight you, bruh, because I've been going to the gym. Don't make me fight you, okay. Okay, AC timer? I don't know which one would
The
be a good
irons in
one.
the storage room caused the blackout. than for the killer to turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to this, and that means everyone who was in the when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Right? Okay, advance.
Just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
Yeah, that's true.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If
Oh,
the
no.
irons, then the killer had to go to the storage room.
I made a
before
mistake.
that.
I made a mistake there. Retreat. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to. If the irons caused
There
the
we go. Here we
blackout-
go. This one. There we are.
Those words.
Woo! Okay. It's the AC timer.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Because the irons were on the whole time, it wasn't quite enough to trigger it. So when the fans came on, the air conditioners, then that was an eventual trigger.
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
This plan is so well thought out. It's unbelievable.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
Yes,
I
he is.
see.
though.
When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout.
Exactly.
See? I understand. Indubitably.
I love that word.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance.
Yeah.
They used the irons to nearly max it out.
And then the
So
air
once they set
conditioners.
the air conditioners timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
That puzzle took me a lot longer than I'm caring to admit. I will tell you that I edited a lot of that out. I don't want you to see how badly Papa failed.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Oh, she has a crush. There we go. I ship them, Nick Maru and Miss Sonia.
Regarding the energy usage,
Ship them.
they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Oh.
Dun, dun. Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
He does.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
Yeah, you're not involved in
Could have
this.
prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time.
Oh,
Maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
it's not your fault,
No.
girl.
The breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds
Smile
like
the
you don't need
torch.
to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
Hey, I'm gonna start suspecting you, little
It's
kid.
all right. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Oh, jeez, you trying to wind them up,
There's
Nagito.
no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
He's so trying to wind them up. I love
In
it.
the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
I believe you too, Nagito.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
That seems weird,
For
man.
now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right?
Yes.
Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
Why is he being so aloof
What
all
are
of
you
a sudden?
implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Yeah, my legs are getting tired.
Fortunately, it's the truth.
Oh,
Despite
dear.
the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
What?
You're changing your story again?
What is wrong with you, buddy?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Are you trying to sacrifice us all here, buddy?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Yeah, that's what it sounds
There's
like.
definitely something wrong with you. You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
Buddy, what?
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
What?
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends. I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already!
He's derailing this whole thing!
I want to go home and eat candy!
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Well, no, there quite clearly
Then
is.
why did Byakuya die? Who cares? Let's just give up already.
What?
There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
What the hell is going on, Nagito?
Wrong.
Jackie. My girl, my angel. Coming through for us all! Defeat that son of a bitch! Oh, that's not as hopeful as I wanted.
Did you say something?
Yes, you did.
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
Oh, hell yeah, Jackie.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
Don't hide away in your hood, baby.
See. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Ah, yeah, because obviously, is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to be close to that table while it was still dark. Aha, I get
Let's try
you.
examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful.
Mahiru!
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Okay, let's have a look at this one. Just as I thought. The diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. I didn't look at the diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Spot the selection. Oh, it's the wire. 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 Can I... Oh, tab doesn't work. It's the wire, though.
Here.
Because they were able to use the wire to guide themselves along to the table from the wall. Because they could find the wall easily.
Lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Teru, was he not going along the wall at one point? I know, a mechanic guy, I've forgotten his name. Pepsi Man. His name's not Pepsi. Soda. You get me, right? The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to the table in the dark.
I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
No,
There was
idiot.
a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
I'm surrounded by morons! Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power cord.
I can prove it with this.
Of course they did.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right?
Easy.
By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Nagi, oh, buddy.
Who?
The only person here who could have possibly done it. Select someone. It looked like Nagito. Where is he? But I don't think it's him that killed. I honestly don't think it was him.
You're the only one.
He was the closest. Doesn't mean it was him though, because we think they killed him from underneath.
It
Why are we
was
not?
you, wasn't it?
Why are we not looking at that? They were killed from underneath, and the knife's not even big enough for the. Oh, jeez, everybody's so moronic.
Me?
Of course they're gonna
Judging
frame
from
him.
everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Hiyoko was fairly close, but I suppose she wouldn't be able to get past Nagito.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, You had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was when he was cleaning. Obviously, when he was cleaning, he was there for ages. Oh, they're trying to set him up. It's not him, though.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning?
It's too obvious after his big freak-out session about how we should all be friends again. No, they're just leading us down a garden path.
So, you would have had a chance to hide the knife. That's... If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it. Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder... Is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
It's not looking good for Nagito. To be honest, I already prepared drawing. I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Well, whoever draws the chopstick with a red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair? And then everybody went, yes.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
Come on, rebuff it! Rebut it! Come on, do something!
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
What the hell's going on? What's going on? Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had become crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
Well, Jiminy Christmas! What?
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Sounded like Teru now.
And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Oh, he seems a big mixed bag of nuts right now.
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with the twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
No. I think he is just saying this so the killer gets away with it and everyone dies and they're free of this this painful game. That's what I think he's doing here.
Byakuya performed admirably.
What?
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous! There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless.
What?
Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the
type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
What?
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Yeah, no. This guy, is he the real
Hey,
Nagito?
Nagito, if you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
It's actually not bad. Mine is
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then, how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it. He just played us.
So, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
No.
Reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Ah.
Threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
What a nasty man.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Oh, yeah?
What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
Huh?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. Worthless talent for a worthless human.
Lucky student. He wanted to be the, he wanted to be the person on the cleaning duty, so technically his luck pulled through there. Nagito's talent, I believe his talent is the ultimate lucky student.
I see. You're the ultimate lucky student.
He wanted the cleaning.
Did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
Damn, son.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
He proved it. Huh? I'm left with a red mark. For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
What?
You're not making any sense!
Is he saying he wanted to kill Byakuya so we move forward with this?
Let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please! Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh?
Yeah, you gotta go through her her analysis of the corpse. The knife holes weren't big enough.
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
No, he's not.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
She's got a great point, though. Let's listen to her.
Might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
Thank you, Sonia.
But we know who the killer is.
Shut up, Teru
Simply
Teru.
listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Love you, Gundam. Love you. Okay, here we go. We got some more. Make your argument, baby. Okay, Ibuki's account. We need Ibuki's account. No, Mikan's autopsy. Why am I going for Ibuki's account? That's not going to make any difference.
The killer is so obviously Nagito.
No. Oops. Didn't mean to fire that there.
Confessed.
You know...
Come on, get on with
that
it.
Nagito is the one who did it.
No, he's not. I'm ready to shoot my gun.
With the knife he hit.
There we go, that one.
No, that's
boom.
Wrong.
The holes, the stab wounds, the wounds weren't knife-shaped. They were too small.
That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But, based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Exactly, Ibuki.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Not a whorehouse.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
Exactly.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
I'm sorry.
No, Mikan, it's fine, girl. You were right.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Of course he is. He's not the killer.
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
Pisses me off as well.
What happened during the blackout?
Ibuki, we're gonna need your testimony here, girl.
If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Okay, we're not gonna rely on you. You're a
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh?
Yes.
Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it.
This is
the truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Yes, we've got, where is she? Ibuki's account. Here we are. It has to be Ibuki's account.
Prove it with this.
She can hear. She can hear.
Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
For reals, girl. Don't act so surprised.
You told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Wow!
You've got me deep with your knife of truth!
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Somebody bumped into him.
Like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make.
Okay.
I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
So you were gonna kill him, but you didn't manage it.
Shoved you out?
What?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So, Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife? And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time, something's not right.
What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds more like exactly what happened.
Getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was.
Okay.
Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Knew he didn't kill him. Knew he didn't kill him!
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
Exactly.
From the very beginning. The idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
So, Nagito, you were actually gonna kill... You were... Oh, I don't like you anymore, Nagito! Strange freak!
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Yeah.
Then we're right back to square one!
No, not quite.
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair?
I want to know why, though. Why did you want us all to die?
You can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
What? Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him. But this whole time, I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Yes. Yes, we will die here. Okay, what's this? Oh, class trial suspended! Okay, I think this will be the end of the episode then. Whoa, Monokuma and Monomi? The class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who have figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. If you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion? Of course. For those of you who don't want to know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
What are you gonna do?
Left mouse button, continue on, B, guess the killer challenge. I don't want to guess the killer, I'm sorry. I'm not guessing the killer, I want to be surprised when we play the game. Anybody who knows who the killer is, do not put spoilers in the comment section below. I've seen a few people try and spoil it, but luckily I have someone watching over the comments for me, so any spoilers get deleted and you get banned from the channel, so... don't even try it. I have to be ruthless with this because I love the game so much. Left mouse button to continue. Just kidding, you can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
Of course there's not. Let me just prod you in that weird belly button of yours.
So evil!
Villain! Truly a villain! Yep, he truly is a villain, the son of a bitch Monokuma. Would you like to save your progress? Yes, please. So we're midway through the trial. Resume. Okay, Monomi.
And my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Okay, on that throbbing note, which kind of creeps me out a little bit, we're gonna leave this video off. We're gonna leave it off on a massive cliffhanger. Now, I know a lot of you are probably gonna go a little bit crazy in the comment section over this, but the video would be like 3 hours long if I did the whole thing, and that kind of ruins it. Though, the next episode, I tell you what, now this is crazy. This is crazy out the ass crazy. If this video hits 1,000 likes over the next couple of days, I'll bring out the next episode on Monday. How does that? And do you know what? Do you know what? If it hits 1,000 likes, I'll bring it out on Sunday, so that is tomorrow. That'll be a lot of work for me, but 1,000 likes, and you'll get the concluding part of this class trial tomorrow. Now, only one episode has hit this so far, but I know the Raspberries can do it. I know you guys can do it. The diehards that are watching this all the way to the end, I know there's a lot of you. Hit that like button if you want the concluding part of this trial on Sunday, which is tomorrow. I know you can do it. If not, it'll be on Wednesday. If you haven't already worked out, each episode is going to be on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but this is going to be a special one-off. Hit that 1,000 like goal, and we'll see you on Sunday. Either way, guys, I'm going to get out of here. If you made it all the way to the end, put hashtag drama, because this is getting real spicy, and the drama is crazy with this one. But either way, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I've been Razzbowski. You've been the beautiful bastards, as always, for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye!